Hello, hello. I'm Chris with the Legacy team, and today we're going to be covering a simple CNC tip that I like to use occasionally. Right now my planer is down. We are replacing some blades, and so I still need to surface and thickness plane this smaller board. There may be scenarios that you may run into where the same technique can be used. Perhaps you also have a part that's too small to put through your traditional equipment. We can still surface it and thickness plane it right on the CNC machine, even without using a program. So let's jump in and show you how it's done. To mount this board, I'm going to be using just a simple slotted T-track, but you could use a spoil board as well, and just simply mount the low pro clamps, Legacy's low pro clamps. Because I need to surface the entire area, I don't want to run into a risk or a situation to where I'm actually running into my clamp. And so I simply cut out these just simple, spoil board or waste component MDF strips, and that will go on either side to give myself some extra room for the cutter. So this will fit right in here. And now we can lock that down. So I don't need to set up an actual 0 point like XY 0 point because I'm not actually running a program. However, it is really nice to have a Z0 because I can use the numbers to control the actual depth, so I can make this an exact thickness that I want it to be. So I'm going to place the Smart Tool pad here on the tabletop surface, and we're going to touch off and make the bottom of our part Z0. And we're done, at least with zeroing out the Z-axis. Now this material is 7/8 of an inch thick, and I want to end up with 3/4 of an inch. That means I got to take about a 1/16 of an inch off both sides of the material. To tell the CNC where to go depth-wise, because we made Z0 on the bottom, if I simply type in the number a 1/16 of an inch above 3/4, that's the exact number of 0.8125, and tell the cutter to go to that depth, it's now ready to be surfaced at that height. So here in the MDI, I'm simply going to type in Z 0.8125, enter, and say execute. With the cutter at the right level, I need to do two things before we start cutting. One is I need to slow down my movement speed. If we look at that right now, it's pretty fast. Okay, especially for cutting. So because we're using this with just manual motions, I'm going to slow down our jog rate. So we're at 100%, I'm going to slow that down to 25%, and now that's at a more comfortable rate of cutting. The second thing we need to do is we need to turn on the actual spindle to a specific speed. I like 16,000 RPM for the 1.25" surfacing cutter that I'm going to be using here. So if I go to execute MDI, I'm going to type in S for spindle speed, 16,000, so S 16,000, enter, and execute. And now that inputted that parameter into the controller. So now if I press the start spindle button, it will turn on the spindle, and I'm going to put on some safety glasses and we're going to start cutting. Okay, I'm just going to move the cutter just to the side, so I don't have to change the height because it's above the table. We're just going to move it out of the way. I'm going to flip this over to side number 2. Now we can just repeat that process. So we'll move the cutter back into place. And it's still at that 25% movement speed, which is exactly what we need. The only thing I'll need to adjust is the depth down to 0.75 inches. So if we come over here to execute MDI, and I type in Z 0.75 and execute, that now lowered it down a 1/16 of an inch more. And we can now put the spindle is already set at 16,000 RPM in the controller, so we can actually press start spindle and repeat this whole process once again. And there we have it. An awesome surfaced and thickness plane board. If there was any cup or twist to it, it would now be gone, being machined without being flexed or pressed into place like a planer would do. So you get the best of both worlds. Let's check the thickness. Just grab some calipers right here. 0.756, 6,000ths oversized. I'm okay with that. It's pretty awesome how we can do the basics of woodworking techniques when the time arises, and that time for me comes often. If you liked what you saw and you just want to learn more about the Legacy CNC systems, check out Legacy's website at lwmcnc.com. You can always talk to a CNC expert if you have more questions by calling 801-491-0010. If you want to see more videos like these, make sure to subscribe, like, check the notification box, and as always, thanks for watching. Remember, Legacy solves more woodworking problems like these than any other CNC manufacturer in the industry.